Just leaving Walmart right now. There's somebody getting out with their children behind me, synced. The mom has a pink shirt and the dad has a blue shirt. And then when I went into Walmart, there's this lady that works at Walmart that's always synced, of course. But when I was going into Walmart, she was coming out of the door as I'm going in, but she wasn't working today though. Like she's just shopping there. But I always see her when I go there, and she's working there synced. But today she wasn't working. She's just like walking out the door as I go in though. And then as I'm leaving, there's always people walking slow in front of me. Like as I'm walking up to the, or like all the way from the checkout to the door, there's people walking slow in front of me. Like they walk by me right when I leave the checkout, and then they're just walking slowly in front of me. Like blocking my path, like a bunch of people in front of me, so I can't walk around them, you know. And then like when I went in, like when I walk up to the aisles where the aisles start, there's a bunch like it like intersects right there or whatever. And there's like a bunch of people like walking up like opposite directions, like blocking my path, like with carts and shit. So like if I try to walk around them, they like move their cart and shit like that, get in my way deliberately. And so like I just walked all the way around like the grocery thing, like the thing that has like vegetables in it. I just walked around that to get around them. There's a ridiculous amount of cars on the street for me. Just overkill, seemed retarded as fuck. Then I went to Target last night. And there were these teenage girls that were stalking me a bunch of times the whole time I was there. And they're just like walking around like snickering, like and like laughing at me basically. And they just keep walking by me doing that. And then like whatever I'm doing, like if I'm doing something or whatever, they're just like whoa. It's weird, bro. And then that ambulance video that I uploaded this morning is the red ambulance, and it was me in a red car synced. And then like he turns the siren off right when he turns at the intersection. And then right when I stopped the camera, right when I turned the camera off, he turned the siren back on again. And I think that was an ambulance from a different town too. A bunch of planes. Like I uploaded that video this morning of the 3 planes. There's been a bunch of other ones up. Path walking, and look at this guy. He's completely in my way. He's like, just gotta wait for him to turn to get out of my way. There's not a red car pulling up behind me right now. It's a miracle. When I was walking on that path, it was a bunch of stalkers on the way out. Like when I walk out on the path, like the whole time I'm walking on the path, and then like I walked off of the path into the trees, and then I come back on the path, and there's no people. Like they've been doing that. Like when I go out on that path, they do that sometimes. It'll just be like either or. It'll be nobody when I go out there, and then it'll be stalkers on the way back, or the opposite. Like there's just no people the whole walk back to my car. But there was a bunch of them when I got there. And there's people stalking you, their children out there and shit. Sneaking a bunch of times. So let me think, what else happened? Just want to document things that happen. I mostly make these videos for myself so I can watch them back and be like, oh yeah, that happened. Because like, I'll just forget shit all the time. But trying to make less videos though. But I don't know. I don't know if I should make more videos or less videos. Because I've already made 5,000 videos. But I could just keep going though. There was a sink rooster yesterday and a sink owl last night. I'll hear sink roosters occasionally, like somebody has like a rooster in their backyard or some shit. And then I heard a sink owl last night. And there was a bunch of sink mobiles. And there was somebody coming with a red shirt, jogging, and they're probably in a sink. But like I said, I'll have sink flies in my car every day. And they'll like fly up in the, like, over like on this side of me, like over by the driver's door. And then, yeah, the red shirt is sinking. And then when I open the door to let the fly out, there'll be a car driving behind me, or there'll be somebody walking by me or whatever. Or they'll be like right there where the door is, even like behind the door as I open it, like behind the fly as I open it. And then like this just keeps happening, like, or just I'll push my glasses up and then a stalker will be walking in front of me at the exact same time, or driving by at the exact same time, or things like that. Like they impulse my thoughts to do things in moments. Like I just left this place and I'm backing up and there's this bike riding in front of me as I like stop to put the car in the drive. It's like they impulse my thoughts to leave at that moment, I guess. I don't know. Hello. These girls just walked by me with a baby stroller, with baby strollers. Do you hear the baby? The baby did that right when I walked by him, and then it's doing that again when I'm talking about him. Like, nah. And there was a butterfly flying in front of me right when they walked by me too. And that motorcycle is driving by right at the edge of this dock. Our motorcycle. And all the cars on the street are probably stalking. I think all of them are stalking. And here comes a guy on a bike and he's gonna stalk me, I bet $1,000. And there's somebody laughing, are they stalking? the laughers or people are walking behind me. And now they're talking as I'm walking up to the end of the bridge. And there's a car right here. And this thing. And now they're talking again as I'm walking in front of them. Is that one synced? Is that synced? They're gonna sync? They're walking up behind me as I'm curving. They're laughing synced. They're laughing synced. What else happened? Let me think. Hold on, let me think. But there was no babies crying synced at Walmart though, I think, so that's good. There's a stalker gonna walk out right now. Don't sync. I think I hear a bird chirping synced, and that was a white SUV right now, and the paths rain's out. And the car's gonna drive over me right now. Sync. Are they listening? Don't sync. I think they're syncing. With the UTV on the trailer, with the white UTV on the trailer. Right at the start of the bridge. Somebody just opened their trunk right when I got off the bridge. Over there. That blue car over there. They opened their trunk right when I got off the bridge. What else? There's that video of the drone the other night. You can't really see it that well, but the drone was like flying behind this tree. Like before that video, it kept like flying, and it did on that video like one time, but like it kept flying behind this tree. Like you can see more with your eyeballs than you can with the camera at night, but it kept doing that. Like it kept flying, like hiding behind a tree and then coming back out, and then like and then it just flew away. Like after that video, it just flew away. That was the first drone that I've seen in a long time. Or I think I don't know. I see satellites in the sky. What are satellites though? Are they drones? I don't know. Because I don't really believe in space. I think they lied to us about space. I see a bunch of stockmobiles on the street. But there was the one night where a jet flew over my head at the same time as a satellite flying over my head though. Going opposite directions, and then a car hit their lock button at the same time. But I haven't seen drones forever until the other night. But I used to see them like every night for a while. I would see drones in the sky. Like when I worked out at this golf course, and I would walk home at night, and a drone would be like following me the whole way home, like every night. There's a white SUV parked next to my car with the passenger door open, blocking my driver door. And they're gonna be like, "Oh, sorry." Or they're gonna close the door right as I walk up to my car. Did you hear him talking right as I unlock my door? Am I in fucking GTA, bro? Does anybody talk unsynced? Like every time I hear someone talking, it's synced. It's crazy. Does anybody talk or laugh unsynced? Other than me? He's like slightly opening his whitey door right when I drive forward. He's like leaning and like opening the door slightly or whatever. There's cars meeting me and I gotta wait for all the stalkers to drive by until I can turn on the street. Every time I drive up to the street, just gotta wait for a parade of stalkers. That wasn't a big one though. Sometimes giant fucking zombie horde in my way. Fucking World War Z out here, bro. Like when I walk through automatic doors, like in a grocery store or whatever, it's like the door, not every time, but it's like the door won't open right away. I think it's a Target thing, because like the person walking in front of me, the door will open normally, and then when I walk up to the door, it like doesn't open for a second. I think it's a targeted thing. And then every time I go to a self-checkout, when it's like spitting out the change, it'll be lagging, and then it'll take forever, and then it'll spit the change out when someone sinks. Sink. So like it'll just be like processing whatever, and then it'll like right when someone coughs, or right when a baby starts crying, or right when somebody walks by me, or whatever, or right when multiple things happen at once or whatever, it'll spit the change out. Or just whatever thing that lags, or my cell phone lags or whatever, or the ATM or whatever. People will just be cool with you 1 minute. The stalkers, they'll just be like cool with you 1 minute, and then they'll just like turn on you all of a sudden, because Simon says, and they'll just say stupid shit that makes no sense, and they'll just do stupid shit that makes no sense, and then you ask them why, and they're like, oh, what are you talking about? Oh, or whatever. There's a night patrol. Oh, I can't catch it. There's a night patrol. It's like is it the college or what? Night patrol. It's like a cop car looking car. They're always synced every time I see him. Here's a pig. He's at the crosswalk synced. But I think that's it for this video. I just wanted to talk about some things while it's in my head, and I don't forget it. Take a video note of it, and then if there's any other TIs out there that it resonates with, then cool. Billion sync mobiles the entire time I've been live. I just don't want to record while I'm driving, so hit the Cash App and PayPal so I can get a mount for my car so I can record stalkers while I'm driving. And then I don't want to record the children stalkers either, and there's a bunch of children stalking me at the park. Always a bunch of children stalking me. And adults acting like children stalking me. There's a sync parade, and the last car is at the street. Woo! There's a bunch of cars. The last one was at the street. And there's a sink, and a sink, and a sink, and they're sinking right now, and a sink. And then I'll drive by people's yards as they're mowing, and they'll be turning synced. They'll be turning their lawnmower synced, or they'll be like walking up to the street with their lawnmower synced. Every time I see a lawnmower, it's synced. Basically, anytime I see basically anyone doing basically anything, it's synced. Basically. And then the rest of them, I'm like, was it synced? I don't know. But 99% of them are synced every time. Here comes the roundabout. It's gonna be walking up synced. Blue and red car. Walking up sync. What is it? C3 license plate. Walking up sync. There wasn't a bunch of cars that time though. That's crazy. Usually roundabouts are crazy as fuck. But there's cars meeting me at the other side of it though. Walking up sync. There was no cars until I get to the other side of it, and then they're meeting me right there. Walking up sync. This is the freak show out here, bro. It's freak fest. There was a guy with like a chainsaw or something yesterday that kept sinking a bunch of times. It's been a bunch of sirens and engine sounds and planes and lawnmowers and dogs and children screaming and cars hitting their lock button synced. Like when I open my car door or close my car door or whatever, I just hear honk honk. I think this morning it was like 2 different cars doing it at the same time. Here's an ambulance when I get to the intersection, and 2 red cars on both sides, and a red truck in front of me, and a red ambulance, and a red truck behind me, and a whitey. Hit the Cash App and PayPal, click the share button, vote for Illcat 2028, don't sink. Here comes the CCAT. Got a B22 license plate.